Hi, welcome to the ocean. Um, so I'm just thinking about how, you've got this crazy world happening at the moment, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse. And in a way, we're seeing way more chaos unfolding before our eyes, and it's triggering all kinds of responses in all of us, in many different ways. And what I wanted to talk about is the idea that so long as we see ourselves, and this includes actually others, if we see others as a victim of the world, then we're going to be trapped in it. We're going to be trapped in our response to the world, how we react to it. It'll have a hold over us. So I know it sort of seems like kind of impossible to even conceive of when you think about, children being killed or molested, or your own personal experiences, whatever they may be. But so long as we hang on to this idea that we are victim to the world, that it caused us to suffer, then it's going to have a hold over us. And the only way free from this, and it's victim consciousness, and the only way free from it is to just surrender and accept that the world's playing out as it does, but I can choose how I'll respond to this. So I don't know about you, but I'm sort of making the choice where I don't want to go into, it's just not serving me, and it's not actually serving anybody else to get overwhelmed with what's going on. It really isn't. It doesn't change what's happening, does it? We get overwhelmed. Does it actually change what's happening? So, we have some choices here. And those choices are like, maybe we need to switch off and not look, which is a perfectly valid choice, In my case, I'm choosing that I will keep looking, but I will choose what I look at, how long I look at it. I'm not going to ignore anything, and I'm not going to pretend like it's not happening there. But I'm just making the choice to not let it affect my inner world. I will not allow anything to take away my inner peace, my sense of balance. No matter what waves, check that one, no matter what waves come crashing down, I will always be working towards, just holding that still space, bearing witness to what's happening, because I think that is important to do if you feel you're capable of it, to bear witness to the atrocities and to, say, I see that, I see what's happening. If we're in a position to help anyone, of course, do that. But most of us in the immediate, space that we're in, we're not actually there to help out in any way. So, I just feel like by holding a spiritual balance of allowing myself to be the conduit for the light that can flow to those people if their hearts are open for it, to give them comfort or to help them to rise above the situation they're in, whatever it may be. That light will know what to do. I don't need to decide on it, but all I know is the only way that light is going to help anybody else is that if I just stay totally neutral and let it be, and just let the divine sort that out. I'm a human, I'm a conduit for the light, but I am not here to judge exactly how that should be used. There are beings in the cosmic realm who they know exactly the best way for that light to be manifested on the earth and how it can assist others, So that ends what I wanted to say. Like, you know, we are not victims to the world. No one is victims to the world. We're only victim to the way we perceive it. We're only victim to our own. If we experience it as suffering, then we're experiencing ourselves as victim to whatever out of experiences have happened. And it's okay if that happens. It really is. I'm not judging that. It's just pointing out, you know, the energetics of it all. Yeah. All right. Enjoy.